This video isn't only for you. It's for me too. Sometimes when you're in the middle of a depressive episode, you need a reminder of how to help yourself. Hi guys, Katie here. Welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. So today's topic is a bit more serious than our others, but this is what I felt impressed to talk about today. I have a really long list from my counselor, actually 2 lists, of things to do when I get down, depressed, or if I'm feeling stressed. And they're things that generally help. If you see a therapist or a counselor, it might be a good idea for you to ask them if they have a list they could print out for you or that they could direct you to of things to do when you're feeling down, depressed, or stressed. If they don't have a list they can print out for you, or if you don't see a counselor or therapist, you can always just Google for a list of things to do when you're feeling depressed. Just type that in, just like it is, what to do when you're feeling depressed or stressed, and it should pop up with plenty of things for you to be able to do, plenty of pages that will link you to lists. Now, like I said, I have a long list. I'm not going to go over every single thing on that list in this video, but I'm going to go over some basics that should help you if you're feeling depressed or stressed. I'll also have the link in the description to the list that I typed up for you on Google Documents, so you can look at that as well if you'd like. Depression is, at least to me, a smart disease. It knows exactly how to paralyze us and make us feel vulnerable and helpless and make us feel like we're not ever going to feel any different than the way we do now. It makes us feel powerless, and it's really good at winning. But we're human beings. What we have to remember is that we're smarter than any old disease, and a lot stronger. Just because we're suffering from depression or any sort of other mental health problem doesn't mean that we're weaker than anyone else. We are strong. You are strong. Now, the first big thing when you're dealing with depression is get out of your house. I know it's the last thing you want to do, and it's something that I struggle with as well. My counselor always stresses it to me though. I mean, even if you're out for just 5 minutes, just stepping out your back door, standing there for 5 minutes, and then walking back in, that will help. Try taking a folding chair outside or some other portable chair that you have and sitting out there in the shade and just drawing or writing or listening to music. You don't have to interact with anybody. Just sit outside for 5 minutes and do something while you're out there. Another thing to do is anything you like to do, anything that makes you happy. If that's doing crafts, then do some crafts. If that's listening to music, then listen to some music. Just make sure that the music lifts your mood, not makes it worse. So no depressing music if that makes it worse. Redecorate or plan to rearrange a room. Play with your pets. If you don't have pets, maybe find a local pet store or an animal shelter where you can go and interact with some animals or at least see them. You can also do some baking or paint your nails and do your hair and makeup if you're a girl. Just do things that make you feel good about yourself. But what if you're beyond the point where just a few tricks and activities will help? What if your disease is winning? If you're feeling suicidal, reach out. You are not alone, I promise. If you don't feel like you have friends or family that you can reach out to or talk to when you're feeling down and feeling like nothing else is going to help, there is the suicide hotline. I'm going to put the number down here at the bottom of the screen. If you can't see that number for whatever reason, or if you lose it, you can always Google for it. All you have to do is type in suicide hotline and it's going to bring up the number for you to call. But before you get to that point, it's also good to have a plan in place for what you're going to do when you're at that darkest point. If you live with anybody, as not living by yourself, then sit down with whoever you're living with, let them know that you're struggling, and figure out a plan for what needs to happen in order to help you. When you're feeling suicidal and like nothing else is going to help, you need all the help you can get. Don't be ashamed to admit that you're struggling. Those people who really love you and care about you will understand and will do anything in their power to help you. Trust me, I know that it's hard. I've been through this multiple times now, and it's beyond hard. There isn't a word I can think of that can adequately describe exactly how difficult it is when you get feeling suicidal. But please, I don't know you. I might never even meet you or hear from you, but I care if you live or not. I care if you die. Someday, not right now, but someday, you will thank yourself for pushing through it and for having the strength to get through this darkest hour. And you are strong enough to make it. I know it doesn't seem like it to you right now, but you are. Just take it one breath at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time. Every breath you breathe is amazing, is you doing such a good job. Every minute you survive is you beating one of the hardest things in this world. And I know you don't think it now, but breathing that one more breath is worth it. If you know anyone who is suffering from depression and might need help either now or sometime in the future, please share this with them. If you think that this might help you at some point, please don't hesitate to favorite it or save the link so that you can come back to it. That's what I'm going to be doing for myself. We all forget what to do in the heat of the moment, which is why I made this video. Subscribe if you'd like more videos like this, or if you'd like to get a notification when I upload a new video. Be sure to like this if you liked it or if it helped you, and tell me in the comments below what the hardest part of dealing with your disease is. Until next time, bye!